If we want to feel wealthy and abundant, we cannot feel lack. It's that simple. Everything comes in our reality through emotions, thought, and feelings. These thoughts and these emotions, they vibrate and they penetrate our reality and they create the circumstances that drives and creates our lives. So lack is a stopper. The feeling of lack prevents you from getting what you want. So how do we stop lack? What is lack? What is the feeling of lack? Does my mind know what the difference between lack and abundance is? The answer is yes. So let's talk about it. First of all, what is feeling abundant? There's a misconception of abundance and wealth. The misconception is if I have money, I am abundant and I'm wealthy. That is actually incorrect. That is actually more of a form of lack because the brain does not look at money as inspiration. Money is a tool, it's something we invent. So if you want to get out of the state of feeling lack and get into a state of abundance, it's all about shifting your perspective, shifting your beliefs. You have to start to choose beliefs that serve you. So an example of an abundant and wealthy mindset would be something like this. You would get up every morning and the first thing you would do, you would be happy to be awake, to be alive. You would find some sort of gratitude to be happy for your circumstances. That's abundance. If you're working, you don't like your job, don't show you don't like your job, but be at peace with it. Accept it for what it is. Peace is a form of abundance. Did you know that? And wealth. You see, the things that make us feel good, the things that make us happy, that is abundance and wealth. That is the true definition of abundance and wealth when it comes to our subconscious creative mind. Because here's how it works. Check this out. When you are happy, when you feel good, when you are focused on positivity, the brain reacts by altering the chemistry in your body, which shapes your vibration, which shapes your reality, which brings you the things that validate those feelings. So what are the things that would make you feel happy and wealthy? Maybe financial security, having enough money to take care of the needs, health. Those are the things that will be attracted to you. So wealth and abundance, the mindset is all about having an optimistic and cultivating a positive overall mindset. In other words, you have to make the time to do this. Every day, in every situation, there must be something good that you can see from it. You begin to train your mind to pick apart the positive things in every situation. Because in reality, every situation is just that, a situation. It's non-judgmental. We apply judgment to it. We give it a meaning. It's all a perception. So you have to take the meaning in every situation, whether it's bad, there's always a good. If you find a good in every situation, the brain will react and will start to fuse, it will start to filter, and that you have a one-way vision to create in your life by design. So that's abundance. So now you have an understanding of what abundance and wealth means to the mind. Now let's go into what lack is. So what is the feeling of lack? The feeling of lack also has a misconception. So we were conditioned to have the feeling of lack as basically not deserving, we're not good enough, you can't have it, you have to know certain people to get what you want in life. So that feeling creates this vibration of unworthiness. That part is correct. That is a part of lack. But what true lack is, here's the key now. The meaning of true lack is basically not being able to accept what is in the present moment without any resistance. That's lack. You have to be able to accept what is in the moment without any resistance to it. Don't fight it, don't push it, don't curse it. If you do that, you don't have lack. But if you can't resist it, and if you're fighting and you're pushing it, and you're looking to the future for something better, that's actually lack. What else is lack? The feeling of a need, desperation, that's lack. To need something implies you don't have it. It's all about the vibration here, guys. It's all about the energy we put out. The universe doesn't think like how our conscious mind thinks. The universe picks things up in an energy form. So the things we give out is the things we receive. So if you're in a state of need, desperation, if you resist in the present moment, if you're not happy or at peace with what is and not looking better or keep your mind open for positivity, you're in a state of lack. If you're worried, if you have a lot of fear, if you're in doubt, you're in a state of lack. If you can't believe in yourself, if you don't love yourself, if you don't see the answers within yourself, if you look for other people for the answers, if you compare yourself to other people, you're in a state of lack. See the trend here? Lack is the ability to go away from who you are. Anytime you step out of yourself and look to someone else for validation, for permission, for comparison, you're in a state of lack. You are attracting what you don't want. Check this out. Something you need to know. Each individual is their own powerhouse universe. Each individual has infinite potential and infinite energy to create the life they desire. Each of us literally creates our own mini universe. So when we step out of that, we put ourselves out of the equation. We put ourselves in lack. You're looking for something else to validate who you are. You cannot and you will not attract the life or the abundance you want. So to stay out of lack, it's a very simple equation. Here is the answer now. Check this out. To stay out of lack, keep your mind on something positive. Keep your mind optimistic. Keep your mind looking to the life you want to live. Keep your mind imagining the best outcome. Keep your mind focused on yourself and believing in yourself. Keep your mind on being grateful. Keep your mind on being at peace. Keep your mind on being happy. Now you're in a state of abundance and wealth. If you do this, and then you attach an image, or what I like to call a mind's eye version or mind's eye movie, you are now creating and attracting what you want. Again, I have to stress this because it's so important. We have been conditioned to view reality as we view reality. We view reality as logical and structural, and it makes sense because our mind says it makes sense. Think about this. When you are putting something out, you're always putting something out. We're always in a constant mode of creation. We're always giving off a signal. We're like a huge radio telescope or a huge radio antenna. Something is always going out to the universe. You have to keep in mind what you're putting out. Your energy has different frequencies. You're either putting out, there's two energies at all time that we are either putting out. We're either putting out abundance or we're putting out lack. The universe doesn't think in your logical term. It doesn't understand, doesn't say, hey, relax. What are you doing? You're putting out lack now. No, you have free will. You have to decide that. It only gives you what you put out. So when it recognizes lack, you'll get more of lack. When it recognizes abundance, you get more of abundance. See how simple that is? So that's the secret when it comes to removing lack and improving wealth and abundance.